Greetings everyone, this is Rage Raven, and today we are doing Doomsday walkthrough. It's annoying as fuck because there's so much to do, and being a noob at this, you guys, this is my first Doomsday. It's like day 4. It's redonkulous. It's frustrating, and hopefully we can walk through this and get some stuff going. So the very first thing on Doomsday, we had to put down our first tower. This is our first tower. It's sitting in the desert belt on the map. And you can see we went through, we moved the buildings and everything to get them in there nice and tidy. Makes it all pretty. Now, if you're late to the game and you're trying to place your building, okay, you click on the button, you click on the things, and mine are already placed. So you would get a placement notification. Let me find one real quick. Okay, I'm going to put this. Can I do view? Relocate. Okay, so when you click on your building, you're going to get these little tiles with the numbers, okay? It's going to be across the bottom of your screen. You're going to want to click and hold the button, okay? And then drag it across. And you have to be careful because if you go out of bounds for any reason and then try to go back, it's going to give you error messages, okay? It's not going to work. It's going to be a pain in the butt. What you want to do is just cancel, click your building button, grab the building again, and it'll pop a row of your buildings down at the bottom. You click and drag that building to where it needs to go. Okay, so make sure you have all of your buildings placed. You're going to have 4 buildings at the desert ring, one of each of all of these, okay? And then the next 3 rings, you're going to have just the 2. You see, I have these little red ones on mine. Those are the 2 that I have left for our 4th ring, our 4th tower, which we do not have up yet. Okay, so you're going to have a lot of buildings to attend to. However, you do not have to directly interact with them unless they're on fire because we moved them. Then all you're going to do is, if your building is on fire, you should get a little repair button and you just click it and do the slider and feed it what it needs. And it's going to send a troop out to repair it. So be sure that you're close enough so you're not waiting all day for your troops to come back. Okay, this is my little immune station. It's where we go when our troops get hurt. And I have 6,000 because I attacked a tile that was a little too big for me. Okay, so we have our buildings placed. Okay, next step is to port into the area and start occupying tiles. This is called tiling. What you're doing is you're tiling, and you're like playing hopscotch, and you have to hop into a square that's touching the square you're in. Okay, and you're like, but there's squares that have nothing touching them. So right here, between the 1 and the 4 plot of land, okay, the fallen forest, that one's forest too. So forest 1 and forest 4. What they did is they removed the tile. Once you have it set and you've got things connected, you can go in and remove those empty tiles. And we are going to show you one. See, these green ones are mine. The blue ones are my buddies. And the white one is somebody else's in another alliance. So blue and green are yours. You know, respect-ishly, if that's a word. We're going with it today. So, like, you see all of these tiles here. They're just filling in because the enemy is going to come and they're going to plop their bases in and try and attack our ring of defenses here to get to our tower and destroy it. That's the goal, is to destroy the tower. Now, we've got our buildings placed. We've got some level 1 little resource tiles. We'll call them special resource tiles because they're not exactly those, right? So the special resource tiles we've collected, we've started at number 1. We've collected one. Then we move to number 2 and collect that one. You cannot go from 1 to 2 to 4. It'll say, you can't do that. You have to go from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. And in the desert, there's mostly 1 through 4. Very rare do you find a number 5 out here in the desert. Okay. It's not out there. But once you get enough of those placed and you pick up your empty squares, okay, you're going to go hop on over to the next tower. If you're in a decent alliance, they're going to do a couple things for you. One, they may mark it on the bookmarks, and that is just down here by your cords. I've got a little kilometer flag on mine. I'm going to click to go back to my base. But you see the blue numbers down here in the bottom middle? There's a little piece of paper. You click on that. You go to your alliance. And here we have it. We have Tower 1 location. Bloop. There's that. Then we're going to click on that. We're going to go to alliance. And then we are going to Tower 2. And here is this one. So at Tower 2, you're going to drop your 2 buildings. It doesn't matter where really. And you're going to start taking plots of land that way. Now, our squares started off touching our buildings. They have to start by touching the buildings, and then you creep out. Okay, so it's a pain in the bupkis. But I am over here by number 2 tower. So here's some of my green plots. Okay, my lovely green plots. Here's 2 that I'm abandoning. It takes 30 minutes, but you abandon them. They go back into your inventory, and you can take another plot another place. And here's one between these 2 connectors. I'm going to click it. I'm going to go to view. Oops, sorry, my bad. Not view. Abandon. Wait 30 minutes. Yes. So we're going to click it and go to abandon. You cannot abandon your buddies. You can garrison, teleport, and view, but I don't think you can actually teleport on your buddies. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can find yep, here we go. So once you have some squares set out, what you're aiming for is to go in order. So you can see I have a level 6 here. And if I click this level 6, which I did get the warning before, that's why I had so many troops to heal, I forced this. So it's telling me, hey, wait, you're in the red. If you attack, you're going to do some damage. And 7.96, I had 1,000 some troops that wound up in the hospital. But I'm like, I don't care. I'm going to occupy, and you're going to either force attack or just close it. Okay. If you don't want too many troops to heal, I seriously recommend a low percentage, because 20%, 70%, it really puts them into the hospital, and they're like useless for hours while they heal. So we're going to look for a number 5, which, look at that. So here we have a blue square of a buddy. So I'm going to click on that because it's kind of closer. And then I'm going to occupy. It takes 10 units to occupy. So I cannot use my first one because there's only 9. I can use my second one. So there's 96 there. So we're going to put on our march. Okay, and as soon as that lands, we can click on the next tile. So you can kind of fast track this a little bit. You don't have to wait for your trucks to return, and you don't have to wait for the animation to stop either. So as soon as that does that, we can occupy the next one, go down to the guy with some power left in, some gas left in his truck, and then we're going to go there. Okay. Now, a fresh tiling of an empty square, you have to wait, or no, you don't. Abandon. Confirm. Yes, you have to wait to abandon them until your animation is done. Sometimes I get in a little hurry, and I'm like, just be done. Okay, now see, it said wait 30 minutes, which means you have to wait 30 minutes, then you can abandon it, and it will be gone in 30 minutes. So it's about an hour to get rid of them. Now, you're thinking, oh my God, I don't want to go looking for all those stupid little squares. Well, you don't have to. Thank goodness for this. So, right side of the screen, under your trophy, is the versus. This is the Doomsday tab. Click on that. And when you first open it, it's going to give you the rankings and all that stuff. Then you have your territory. Now, this is what I'm occupying. I have 7 empty slots. I have 5 farms, 6 forests, 5 mineral, 6 oil, and 4 polluted. So I can say, oh, I need more water. So I can go find me a water plot. Up just above the empty plot is some numbers, 33/38. You start off with 20. As you use them, the counter gets down. Now, if you click that plus button, sometimes you have earned an extra plot, and you just add it. And so now I've got 38 plots. And across the screen, you have a 0/38. That's the enemy. So when I go to war with somebody, I can steal 38 of their plots. Hopefully. I think that's what that means. I have no clue. Now, you've sat on your tiles. You've got them doing stuff. You're going to come to this tab, and you're going to click harvest, and you're going to gather all that food. I do it every time I log into the game. I just hit the gather button. Okay. Now we're going to go to our honor tab right there. Territory, honor. Honor tab is all of our buildings. We can see what our buildings are doing. These 3 are healing. These 3 are processing. You want to upgrade the processing plants to make your processing go faster. You want to upgrade your immunity buildings so that you can attack higher specialty resource slots. Okay. And you can speed them up just like the rest of the stuff. Here I have these 5-minute serums. I don't know exactly how to get all of those, but just keep upgrading and doing the tasks. You'll find that stuff. So here's my processing plant. Okay. I can check it out, and I'm cooking some stuff right now. And on the left side, it says I have 2,300 of the vials and 2,300 of the water. It's separating the gunk out of the contaminated water. Well, maybe I need that 2,000. I'm going to tell it to stop. I'm going to collect that 2,000, and then I can put the water back on. Okay. And it's going to take 16 hours, but you can stop it at any time. So if you're going to go away for a few hours, you can just pick one, turn it on, and then come back and just stop it. Pick something else, turn it on. That's going to go for a whopping 4 seconds. And we're going to have 2 little metal things. When it's done, it'll say harvest. And then you can put on your next thing. Okay. And then the metal and those vials of stuff that you get, that is for upgrading this. You click the view button, it goes to the world map, and then here you click the view button again. No. Well, the view button, it gives you can relocate it, you can get more information, you can get troop detail, which I don't understand that. But which one did I need? Production. No, I wanted to upgrade it, but it's already upgrading. Speed up. 1 tap. Yes, please. Be done. Okay, so we're going to click the upgrade button, and you can see that I need those metal pieces, and I need quite a few. So I might just let that run so I can upgrade that. But right now, I really need to upgrade my green building, this building here. So I'm going to view. I'm going to see here. Now it says level up. So I can click level up. And there's my 9,000 vials. So I can upgrade that. And you just send your troops out there just like that. Well, your fake troops. All right. So that is rolling on that. We're going to click our little help button because I can't stand the little red thingies. Pardon me. I had to look. Okay. So that is set. So upgrade your buildings. First off, place your buildings, collect your tiles, and start upgrading any chance you get. Now, in order to find tiles easy, you're going to go into that Doomsday tab right there on the right-hand side. Okay, we're going to go back into our territory, and those 7 empty plots, we're going to go look at them. Okay. So you can click on any of them and it will give you the specific coordinates for them. So here's this one and the little red timer going on. That's my get rid of button, the abandon button. See that? It took us right to that one. So our Doomsday tab, this one, let's go to this one. And there is that one. So I can abandon that and we're going to say wait 30 minutes and that is that. So abandon them so that you can take more of the filler stuff that you need. So here is a level 5 that I can take easy peasy. I'm in the green, which I will not suffer at all. Well, I think we still suffer a tiny bit. Okay. And see the level 8, it says, I'm going to die 100%. Don't do it. Okay. Which I have. I didn't do, it was like 70% the first time I took a level 6. And yeah, it hurt a bit. So you just wind up healing and using supplies that maybe you didn't want to. Okay, I think I covered all of that. So your Doomsday tab has all the pertinent information for your tiling. If you need to go to a tile, maybe you need more. Oh, that's the other thing. So production, stop. So the wheat, water, and wood all make the vials to upgrade your immune station. The gas, this weird dirty stuff, which I don't have, and then the minerals, okay, those produce the metal parts for the other buildings, okay? So you need to collect a lot of those. And we're going to go ahead and put that back in there because I do need to upgrade my green buildings more so I can get to a level 7 and a level 8 thingamabobs. And don't forget also, if you have time, level up these guys. Your protector, your gun, and your Twinkie base, they definitely need upgraded to help protect you. And I call it a Twinkie base because they do look like Twinkies. I mean, let's be honest, right? They look like little Twinkies. The Guardian Fortress. Okay, they use a lot of the metal. So I would recommend during the day, upgrade your green stuff. As you're going to bed, cook some of the metal stuff. And then when you get up in the morning, you can upgrade those buildings. I hope that makes sense. So now the next thing is, I've been having troubles getting our immune count up. So let's go back to our base, right? And our immunity. So you start off with like 100 immunity. And right now I'm sitting at 901. And some of my teammates are at like 1300 immunity. Current immunity, 901. I need to upgrade that. That's why I need to boost that green building as much as I can. And then the other thing I can do is we can go into our specialty tab. Okay, our specialty tab is going to help us do a couple things. All the videos I said start in the middle and go left. So, specialty tab, start in the middle, go left. On the left side, it's our processing speed is increased. Okay. And then the next one on the top side, again, is speed. And then this one is also speed. But if I'd have gone down and over, it's the quantity you can cook at one time. Okay, so speed, quantity. And then this little guy right there, that's what we're aiming for, is another slot. So that we can have that extra slot open. And I'm not sure how that slot open works. If it, as soon as one is done, then the next one starts kind of thing. Or if they both cook at the same time. But I think it's more of a, when the one is done, the next one goes into play. So you could do like 8 hours of one item put in for the next thing to go and cook. Now, you can reset your points, okay? I don't know if you guys can see this. Under the close X up at the top right, there's a little swirly swirl, right? You click on that and I won some resets, but yeah, I don't know where else you can get them. I think you get one like automatically and then one somehow else. I don't know, you guys. But yeah, you can use your specialty reset if you're like, oh man, I want to go the center blue one to the left and the top. But yeah, and so then the other things in here, this one is, what is this? Destruction power. Oops, my little bar is in the way. Healing speed, durability, and then the other one, the green one, this one is for honor gain after building or upgrading. So you gain honor, and honor is what you need to get these things open, which is a pain in the butt, you guys. I'm at level 7. I log in daily, a couple times a day, and I'm like, I need more. Well, if you click it, haha, you might have more. Look at that, just in time for the video. All right, so we're going to click on those. Ugh. Smidgens. That's all it is smidgens. So you earn the honor by doing the tasks. Taking over the plots, attacking the plots. It boosts better during the battles, okay? And we're not in a battle situation yet. The other thing you can do is some specialty training. What? More things? Fuck, I know, right? Okay, so specialty training to get some honor points. You're going to find one of your plots of land. It doesn't matter if it's actually got a resource in it or not. It just has to be one of your green squares. You're going to click your green square and you're going to click strategy. Okay. Now there's this training that has no losses, but it's locked. It's in the specialty thing. I don't know how these guys get all this stuff unlocked. I'm at like 4 things unlocked. Woo! Okay, so training is no-go. Land development is no-go. Land, the other one, is no-go because you have to go unlock them. The only one you can do is this yellow one here, special training. Now, I'm going to tell you right now. So, the 1 times, the 3 times, the 5 times. What that is saying, okay, let's click a march button. 1 times means 1 march. Each march is 10 units. So, I could do 1 single march for my top one. I could do 5 marches for my one here with Daryl, and that would leave me 39 afterwards, right? Because a 5 march is going to use 50 units of your marching power. I honestly forget what it's called, right? So I can march Daryl, and I can march this one 5 times. Because they have over 50. I can only march this 1 time. And then this one, when I use the 5 times, I can come back and do the 3 times because I have 80. So we're going to just send a 5-time march. Ba-bam! Bye-bye, buddy. And we're going to come in here and we're going to pop into our specialty tab off of our Doomsday. And we have 163,421 units. And this, the 5 times, boop, boop, boop. See, it leveled up our thing there. Okay, so we're going to pop back in here and we'll see that it leveled it up 7,000 points. Yes, I did the math and it is exactly 1,400 units per times. So 1,400, let me get into this, the strategy thingy. So 1 time is 1,400 1 time. 3 times is 1,400 3 times, which comes to 4,200. And then the 5 times, you know, do the math, that gives you 7,000 of those units. Now, here's the other thing. You're probably wondering, does it matter what troops you send? No, it does not. It doesn't matter if you send your best, if you send your worst. I did the math. I did the testing. I sent just a full complement. It doesn't damage you that much to do those. Okay. And actually, that one didn't put anybody in the hospital. I'm shocked. Let me just go check my little hospital. Oh, it's because it's still healing. It's being slow. Let's speed that up so then we can see. Oh, normally, there's a little healing button that pops up there. So that's all right, though. Healing required. You see that? So we're going to click our ambulance. And it put, I don't think it put 392 in there because it's been healing other stuff. Okay. But I think it also said that we could upgrade that. Can we do that? Oh, no, it is upgrading at this time. Okay. So I think that's everything, you guys. we build our buildings. If you're having issue, reset, re-put them out so that you get the amount, the stone amount, so you can actually move it. So you're going to build your buildings at all the towers. You're going to get 4 at your level 1. You're going to get 2 at level 2, and you're going to get 2 right there. Now, this pin in the sand button icon, my alliance, I pinned those extra red pieces on there. If you were to do this and your alliance isn't cool like me, ours, when you open up this map, you're just going to see the blue towers under there. Okay. But, yeah, and I think I need to take that one down. But, yeah, so you have you can go here and go to Alliance and go to where you need to go. Or you can go here and just click on where you need to go. Okay, a couple of options for you. You can pin your own, whatever you need to do. Get your buildings and start tiling. Start at number 1 and work your way up. If it tells you something red, avoid it. Unless it's a very low number red, because you're going to still take a lot of heavy casualties. Okay, so this level 7 right here, 47%. It's not pretty. Okay, I won't do those anymore. I've done them a couple of times. Don't do it. Level 6 for me, I'm at 7.8%. Yeah, I did a few. Yeah. But it's all right. And they have to be connecting. After you've landed, like these guys right here, I don't need these anymore. So I can abandon, confirm, abandon, confirm. And if we want to hunt them down easy, we're going to go in our tab. We're going to go to our territory, and we're going to go to our plots. This is the only one left to abandon. And in 30 minutes, I will have 5 more plots. And so, yeah, I can go occupy more impressive stuff. Or if my buddies need help getting to a plot, I can help them get there. Definitely work as a team. This is a team effort game. You need the tiles to protect your towers so invaders can't come and get it. It looks like Tower 1 is your main focus. And, I mean, that's where your weapons and stuff. So if Tower 1 falls, I think the rest just go sayonara. I don't know. We'll find out later. But, yeah, sorry the video is so long, but I really wanted to do a walkthrough. If you see something and you're like, hey, explain that more, drop a comment. I will get back to it as soon as I possibly can. And because we want you gaming and having a good experience, right? All these people, they need to put their fires out. But, yeah, hopefully this will get you where you need to go. Definitely pop into this Doomsday quest thing often. Hit that harvest button. Check your honor. Make sure all your buildings are getting upgraded. Double check your specialties. Make sure you have those going where you want them. I personally chose this direction because of the videos that I saw. Hopefully it works for me. And I did see a significant change in the duration of processing. So, multiple days cut down to just multiple hours. Yeah. If you think of any other questions, like I said, drop it in the comments. We'll get back to you. Great thing about being a small channel. don't have a bazillion. Yeah. So anyways, and if you like the content, want to see more, give a thumbs up, give a like. And I'll keep putting out some content for you guys. Have a great time gaming. Bye-bye.